Howdy folks, welcome back to Space Engineers 2, Vertical Slice 2, Planets and Survival. We're headed to space. I did a live stream and went and gathered a bunch of resources, and I've been working on a spaceship. It's not much, but it should hopefully get us to space and let us get some gold and lead so we can progress. Now, as I was building this, I ran out of cobalt to build the metal grids. So I took the mining ship out, got some more cobalt, a little bit of nickel and whatnot. But now we have enough to finish up the thrusters. Don't remember exactly how many metal grids I needed. Alright, got those done, and with the downward thrust, I want it to be able to hover, but we may end up having to land on our back end. When we come back down, we'll see how that goes. Alright, you're welded up. You are not welded up. You're all welded up. Looks like I'm missing a side thruster here. I think I robbed that to get a down thruster so I could get it hovered over to the charging port. So if we go back over here... Okay, I think that's all the thrusters. I might have been planning on another set of side thrusters here. We've got two. I don't know if that'll be enough. We'll see how it goes. I think that should be flyable. Oh wait, no. Oh, we got some missing stuff up here. And I slapped this solar panel on top, but I think that's going to interfere. I probably need to redo this side. Have the upward thrusters that direction. Yeah, let's redo this. I don't know that it damages stuff yet, but it does make a noxious particle effect. So I had to bring this out a little bit because something with this tank... Some things it can't fit beside the tank. Like a block can, but a thruster can't. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But anywho, let's go to this, that. We'll just slap one of these on there. Wasn't sure how much hydrogen I needed, but I went with 2 tanks. I also took the mining ship up to the top of the mountain and got a bunch of ice. So hopefully the tanks are full. You just need steel tubes, so we may be out of steel tubes now for the thrusters. From what I understand, there is gold and lead up in the asteroid field. So we will be testing that theory. I've learned, like, as time goes on, this alpha starts to fall apart, so... Made up saving and quitting, restarting for a bit. Alright, it looks like we're out of at least the steel tubes. We have 3. I think I might need 3 more metal grids. We're out of steel tubes. Alright, let's make another, like, 10-ish of those. 5-ish of those. See if that'll get it finished up. Then we'll check the tanks. The tanks are basically just batteries. You have to set them to charge so they'll fill up with hydrogen. It's just alpha things. Alright, so that... Oh yeah, that still may hit the solar panel. I guess we'll see how it goes. I think we might be ready to head to space. Also, I need lead to get this other battery going. Kind of redid the solar array. Put them all up top. Don't know. Are those... yeah, they're getting close to max output. So at, you know, sunrise, sunset, they're not the best, but we get a couple hours at least of full power out of those. They charge up pretty well. So let's hop in here and see how our batteries are doing. Or a battery. Alright, I set it to charge. It's going to take 25 minutes for that to get full. I don't know that we need that much electric charge, really. Put that back to auto. For some reason, the time to charge went down. Oh no, it went up. Never mind. Alright, let's save like a coward, and we'll head for space. We'll see how that goes. I do have a GPS marker on my base, so I can find my way back. Now, the one thing I didn't put on here, though, is a survival kit. I just, I don't know, I didn't want it to get too bulky. It's already ugly, but let's see if we can get to space. We definitely have the forward momentum to pull that off. Oh, I forgot to set the thrusters. The forward thrusters, make a group so I could turn those off. Oops. Well, let's just head to space and we'll see how it goes. We get a nice screenshot as we leave the base here. There we go. Is that an asteroid right there? Oh, there's already asteroids up here. Really? Isn't that in the gravity well? Let's head for this one. Yeah, we're basically using like no electric charge. Yeah, it looks like one hydrogen tank might have been enough. Got a decent amount of braking force. It's the four little thrusters facing up. Alright, do I have the ore detector on? That shows damaged. Oops. Doing my usual fine job of preparation before heading off on an adventure. So I guess not all the asteroids have. Or looks like you've been mined out. That's kind of cool looking, actually. I guess we are out of the gravity well. It's showing 0G. Of course, there's the starter platform. We're going to kind of ignore that stuff for the purposes of this series. I did steal a little bit of stuff from one of the ships. For the most part, we're going to ignore it. We got a whole bunch of ice. We got some cobalt. Now, I didn't put a drill on this ship. We may do that eventually. Let's head over to this cluster. Really just looking for the lead or gold. That's kind of a pretty picture right there. Heading to space. Oh yeah. So these asteroids are really close. I couldn't remember how close they were. I saw some while doing contracts and whatnot. In fact, that starter platform is on an asteroid. Looks like you guys might be closer. What do you got for us? You got some lead or gold? You have more ice. Alright. I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt to grab some ice, although it looks like we're doing okay in the hydrogen department. Apparently your jetpack does not automatically turn on in space. Ah, here we go. This little patch of ice. Can't see anything. Hopefully they tone down the particle effects. It's a little much. Can't see what you're doing. Let's get a nice screenshot of that. Keen, you think you could tone that down just a hair? Well, let's just grab a backpack full of this. I do have a O2H2 generator on board, so we can refuel in space. Though I think you can get refilled from the station. Inventory full. Alright, Space Flyer Mark 1, there you are. That's why I put an antenna on it. So I couldn't get too lost. Here we go. Lets you refill our hydrogen. There were other asteroids close, but I kind of lost track of where I was going. Come on, lead or gold. Like more ice. Yeah, definitely ice. We got some iron. Might not hurt to pick up some of that. Ooh, a little bit of a lag spike there. Is the iron inside? I think it might be inside. Let's grab a little bit of iron just in case we should need it. Where are you, iron? There you are. I'm going to turn my light on. Manual, it wasn't picking up that it should turn on. I do like the auto mode, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I think the Space Flyer Mark II should definitely have a drill on it. There we go. 1.5 tons of iron. Would be something to repair with if we need it. There's our base down there, about 23.5 kilometers away. Alright, I think we came from that direction. There's the station. So I think we'll keep on heading this direction. I think that's Kemek over there. What you got for me, asteroid? If I don't find something over here, I'll just put a cut in and I'll do a bunch of flying around. It looks like, I was gonna say, that looks like gold right there. You can tell that just by looking at it. Well, there we go. Found one of the things we need. I don't think we were hurting too bad on the gold since I found all that gold thread. It'd be nice to have some of the raw resources. Also, I had a comment that said the upgraded drill is totally worth it. Like, it gives more yield. So that's cool. Let's get about a ton of this. We'll call that good. I'd like to get quite a bit of lead, because we need a bunch of lead to do various things. Here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and go into my map and GPS. I'm going to say gold. Let's just make an A for asteroid. Add GPS marker. Oh. What did I just do? Oh, I searched. I'm such a derp sometimes. There we go. Found our gold asteroid. Get some copper. More gold. There does seem to be a lot of ice up here in the asteroids. More gold. Cool. Wouldn't mind grabbing a little bit of that copper since they seem to be pretty large deposits up here. Maybe that was down inside the asteroid, but I'm not seeing a... Oh, lead. We found lead. Lead and gold. Oops. Map. GPS. Can I rename it? Rename GPS marker. It says R to rename. Oh, there it goes. Gold. Lead. Nice. I wondered if they would be found together. They're way inside this thing because it seems like a bunch of the stuff is inside. I'm a little concerned my ship won't fit, so I'm going to leave it there. And we will venture into the depths with our spaceman suit. I have a feeling if I drill through there, we're going to come out in another one of these twisty passages. Maybe not. This asteroid is full of stuff. The hand drill doesn't really clear enough for you to get through. This is going to be a bit of a slog. Going to go up and down. Alright, I'll see you when we get to the lead. This is going to be kind of boring. Alright, I made it to the lead. This is probably in a cavern. So I kind of just hit it. We'll see how it is, though. I don't know if it's in a cavern or if it's just in the middle of the asteroid. There's a lot of it, though. That's for sure. Already got 2 tons. I don't remember how much makes a lead bar. I'll go ahead and get quite a bit. Might as well get a backpack full. Alright, the lady says inventory full. See if we can make our way back out here. Whee! A little bit of a pain. Definitely need a drill on the ship. I don't remember if I can get to the... Can I get to the cargo from here? I guess I can. Oh, that's already full. I have to put it in the connector. Yeah, the connector will hold 8 tons, so we should be good. I'm gonna go back for some more. I might actually grab this copper too. Where can we get to the copper? Are you exposed? Not necessarily. Now we know we can get to space easily enough. We can definitely make a drill on that ship. Here we go, getting into the good stuff. Yeah, it looks like this is the way to go. Build a space drill ship and come up to space. Mine asteroids. There's a lot more resources. A lot bigger deposits. Inventory full. Indeed. Just drilled right through it. What a mess. Alright, cool. I'm going to grab another backpack full of lead. And I think we'll head back down to base and get some of our tools upgraded. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Let's see. We need to go to the connector. It shuffles the order like every time. It's kind of confusing. There we go. Alright, I'm going to get some more lead, and I'll see you when we're headed back down. Alright, hopefully this won't be too exciting. I turned off the inertial dampeners. We're just kind of falling towards the planet now. So I'm going to go ahead and turn those back on. And then with all this ore on board, I'm not sure if we'll be able to hover or not. We might have to come in on the tail. Play it by ear. It seems to be pretty much holding its own. That's cool. Roasting the crap out of my solar panel. I don't think thruster damage is in just yet. So we can get away with that for now. Yeah, it might be coming in a little hot. Some kind of horizon on the HUD would be nice. Oh yeah, we can't hover at all. Yeah, the hovering is not happening. Now that we're down to the full gravity well. Oh boy. This might hurt. Might hurt a lot. If I get on my tail, we kind of slow down. Yeah, we can hover on the tail. Okay, so we just need to kind of hover our way over to base. On my tail. No problem. When I go down, I just rotate like this. Yeah, this is probably going to end in tears. How far am I? There's just not enough instrumentation to pull this off gracefully. So we're going to hope for the best. Let's go for a controlled crash. Alright, 800 meters to go. We're kind of tilted, it seems like. That's a little hard to tell. I can basically control my vertical descent with pitch. Yeah, I think I'll build a bigger, like, drill ship and have bigger thrusters. At least for hover, as well as go-go. I'm just going to take it nice and steady. Easy. Alright, you think I could pull this off? Nailed it. I'll take it. I'm not going to say it's a graceful landing, but... Am I connected? I'm not necessarily connected. Oh, now it says I'm connected. But not. Like, sort of connected. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to... Might have to offload. Am I connected to the base? No. Okay. Fair enough. Well, I sort of landed on the connector. I mean, I landed on the connector, I'm just not connected. So I'm gonna have to offload a bit. Yeah, I know inventory's full, lady. It's okay. And then put you over here. O2H2 is kicking off. We need a deposit all button. Also, I put that in the wrong cargo container. That's okay. Inventory is weird. It's got a lot of bugs. It's an alpha. Yeah. I know, lady. Got AU somewhere else. Yeah, down here. Oh yeah, de-icing. So yeah, dump all button would be cool. Hey, there we go. We should be able to actually park the ship now. Then we can upgrade our tools, which was the whole point of going to space. Alright. So it says I'm parked, but the connector's just not connected. There we go. Now the hydrogen engines continue to make lots of noise. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah, let's turn off the ore detector. Also, I have a hydrogen thruster that doesn't work for some reason. Did I forget to weld one of them up? Didn't, oh, I did. Forgot to weld that one up. Okay. I think I'm going to tear down that ship and rebuild it anyway. So, just something to keep in mind is if you have a battery that's got a good charge on it, take the power module out before you grind it down. Then you can swap those around. Hopefully at some point we'll be able to grind down parts. Or not grind down parts, but disassemble parts. Alright, Gear Forge. We want a better drill. That takes stainless steel, which I'm not sure we can make yet. But the Mark II just needs a couple lead bars and a couple metal grids. We can do that. So let's take our Mark I. I think we can get Mark II on both of those guys. Let's go ahead and make 10 of those. There we go. Now we should be able to make Mark II grinder. I need 2 turbine blades. I don't think I have turbine blades. Nope. Here we go. And Mark II grinder. Yes, please. And a Mark II drill. Yes, please. This is connected to the grid. I think this is just a bug. Like that's connected to the cargo grid, but it can't pull stuff for some reason. Can't pull some stuff. Oh, maybe it only has a small... It might only have a small connector. Maybe that's why. Alright, it couldn't pull something. It could not pull the turbine blades. Or the lead bars. Okay. So we'll put those in manually. Well, it's making stuff. It just takes a little while. There we go. Now we can get rid of those character gear. Mark II and Mark II. We just need to grab them out of the inventory. Ta-da! It's got little chevrons. It's almost a sergeant. Cool. Then we needed stainless steel. How do we make stainless steel? I'm not sure. Is that something in the bigger refinery that we can make? There's one more piece of equipment I haven't made yet. Is it called the... Oh, we have to unlock that, I think. It's not the refinery, right? Or no, it is the refinery. Yeah, we don't have the refinery unlocked yet, so I don't think we can make Mark III tools. But we're supposed to get a better yield with this. Oh, yeah, I need the lead bars for that. Yoink. We need a motherboard and some wire. Wire we have. Motherboard. We need 6 heavy-duty plates. Those just take iron, so that's no big deal. And then we should be pretty close to being able to make a reactor. I wanted to have a reactor like over here. So I've been replacing these armor blocks with the steel floor. It's cheaper to make. It's only 6 steel plates versus 30. I've been using these interior walls as the floor. Kind of replacing that as I go. So let's bring this up. I don't know how I ended up with those both there, but anyway. Catwalk. Put you back there. And then under energy... Reactor just, it takes a reactor core, which I think took lead, maybe? But we've got uranium right here by the base. Alright, we need 14 heavy-duty plates. A reactor core. It's just, yeah, it takes cobalt, lead, and gold. So that's another reason I needed to go places. Then it should pull that in when it gets done manufacturing these. We move the... No, we can't move them yet. Still missing some of the basics. Here we go. I wish you could just switch to inventory and it would show you the inventory, but I guess you need to be accessing a port. Alright, let's get a reactor online, and that'll give us lots of power. Oh, I needed 4 of those. So 3 more reactor cores and a motherboard. The motherboard... Is it on here as well? Slowly getting used to where everything is. And then 3 more of those. Should have enough. It takes a ton of lead. Glad we brought a lot of lead back with us. I think next steps will be building a big space mining ship, or at least a bigger space mining ship. And then we can just start bringing in a lot of resources. We'll have plenty of power down here. Oh, 1 wire. Can do. Sweet. And then I don't know how this works. I assume we just have to put some inventory in there. Just put uranium in the thing. I think that's how that works. Let's test that theory. Somewhere down here is uranium. Yeah, there it is. Like I see it every time I fly by. So let's get some of that. Looks like it's right here on the surface. Nice. Radioactive base. Seems to be moving. Okay. The marker disappeared. I have no uranium. What? Is it lying to me? No, now it says it's over here. Game? Was it just lying to me the whole time? Says it's right there. I have a feeling it's lying to me. Let's get the ship. We'll just mine the crap out of that area. See if we get anything. If that's a bug, I'm going to be disappointed. Because I thought we had a base right here by the uranium. Like, yeah, cool. Ready to rock and roll. I think I have the... Nope, I've got the ore detector on, I guess. We'll get these trees out of the way. Yeah, it's just moving the markers around, but it's not giving me anything. Interesting. Well, there's a new bug. It's new invisible uranium for that clean energy burn. Getting into the rock layer and still not coming up with anything. I think the uranium is the lie. That's too bad. Need to report that. I'll have to do a little research. Yeah, we're not picking up anything at all. Unless you need like some kind of higher tier drill or something for it. I don't know. But it's weird that it's like splitting up now. There's something odd going on. Alright, well, I'll do some research on that, so no nuclear power just yet. We got our tools upgraded, and yeah, I'll be working on a bigger ship. I want to head up to space with a big drill, and we'll keep an eye out for uranium up there. Actually, let me check the map. Does it even say... Oh, it says there's no uranium in here. It says we have to go to Chemic to get uranium. So that's probably just a bug. Alright. Well, that's interesting. Well, we have a reactor, so maybe we'll have to build a big space mining ship and head to Chemic. Bonk. Alright, you were parked up. Excellent. Alright, we don't have any fuel for it just yet, but we do have a reactor, so that's cool. Thanks for joining me on my little trip to space. I'm going to tear this down, build a bigger, better ship, and I'll see you in the next adventure. Thanks for watching. Take care.